Hi guys, how's it going? Okay, so a much requested tutorial on my makeup look from yesterday. So here we go. This is the basic, my basic like foundation that I use on my face. So my face is clean. I actually have quite a bit of acne going on here with being sick and traveling, trying to get it under control. But one of my new products that I've been using and loving is this. This is a primer, so I've never really found a primer that I like enough to even use. This one is amazing. The Tatcha, I think, the Silk Canvas. So this is what it looks like. It's like a pomade almost, but you just kind of like use a little, goes a long way, and I just kind of like put it all over my face and rub it in. And you can already feel like it starts to work, and I just rub it all over. Excuse my stuffy nose voice. I'm still getting over this dang sickness, goodness. And I just rub it in. If I do have acne, like right here, I make sure that it rubs into that. Okay, so if you guys are wanting a new primer or something, get this. I got it during the Sephora sale. I'm not even sure how much it is, but it is so good. The Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. Love it. Alright, so next I've gotten a lot of... I have a hair. I've gotten a lot of questions about what foundation I wear. I've used this for years. Love it. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It is so good. It stays on all day long. It doesn't make my face oily. Doesn't move. Doesn't get cakey. It's buildable. So if you want like a lighter coverage, you can do less. If you want a little bit more coverage, you can build it up. I swear by this. This is what I use all the time, and I love it. I am using the color Pebble today, 3C2. I go between 3 different colors. This is my darkest color that I use. And the next one down that I use is Pure Beige, and then Cool Vanilla is the coolest color that I use. I don't know if that's helpful to you at all. And I just kind of put it on with my finger at first. And like I said, you can kind of decide how much coverage you need. When I have less acne, I obviously use less. And then I am going to use this brush, my It Cosmetics Heavenly Skin number 702. Love this. I got it with my CC cream, but it just makes my makeup go on really well, flawless. And I just kind of rub it all in. I always go down my neck. It just has a nice finish, and it feels really good on my face too. Like, sometimes I feel like foundations can feel claustrophobic. This one definitely feels like your face can breathe. Next step that I do is, oh my gosh, this hair, sorry guys, is this Shape Tape. It's so good. I love it. If I need concealer, like I obviously do now, I use the color Light. Just put it under. I get questions on like if I do my concealer first, like before my foundation, or if I do my foundation first. I always do my foundation first and my concealer second, because I don't know if this is right, I'm not a professional, but my theory is if I do my foundation first, then it might cover up things that I thought maybe didn't need to be covered up. So then I do my concealer second, and I can cover up any blemishes that weren't covered by my foundation, and then I feel like then I'm not covering up like the brightness under my eyes. I don't know, does that make sense? Damp beauty blender, always make sure it's damp, wring it out really well. I did that prior to sitting down to make my video. And just dab it in, blend it out. I always like to blend it out like up. I don't always wear concealer, my Shape Tape. Some days I'm just like, yeah, I can handle it. My under eyes aren't revealing all sleeplessness that's happening over here. I like to do here, brighten things up. Whenever I am taking photos, like I did yesterday, I always use my Shape Tape. It just brightens up your face a lot. Hair is just gonna be the death of me. Okay, so once I've done my foundation and my concealer, I have been using this, and I've talked about it before in one of my other makeup tutorials. I got it with my CC cream, but I love this. I've always loved using matte powder to kind of blend my foundation and concealer in. I just feel like it sets my makeup, kind of gives me a matte finish, but I love this Airbrush Perfecting Powder, and I am using the color medium. And my brushes that I've used, not gonna get anything different, are just the Sonia Kashuk brushes from Target. So I'm just gonna use the big brush, and I just kind of go over all of my face. It just kind of gives me an even blend of everything. And honestly, this powder, I feel like it makes my makeup stay all day long even more than it already does. Like at night when I go to wash my face, my makeup like is stuck on my face, which is actually a good problem to have, right? On my nose, I don't like to do like a swiping motion. I like to dab, just so sometimes I feel like it gets maybe a little cakey right there. Okay, so there's my clean slate. Next, this is, I'm sure some of you probably have used it. So I usually just use bronzer to like contour, like no contouring professional at all. This is the brush I use. It's like angled a little bit, but I recently got this palette. It is so good. I love it. For my contouring, I use this color and this color. I kind of like blend them together, and I just feel like it gives me a nice glow. It's really easy to use and blend in, so I literally just like go like this, and then I just brush it up. And when I do my contouring, so it's not like so ridiculous, I always like blend it up into my hairline. That way, I don't know, it just kind of blends it. Again, I'm not a professional. And then I always do like up here, just to kind of shape your face. Like kind of the rule is to do like a 3, and then I do like my jawline. Pull it down a little. That's it. A little product goes a long way. And then I just use my ring finger and I use like this highlighting color up here. It's so pretty, just like a little bit shimmery. Let's see if you'll be able to even see it in there we go. I don't know, it just kind of like brightens it up. Again, I don't know if this is right. It works for me. I like my results, and then the other place I do it is just on like the tip of my nose. You see that? Nice little shimmer. Oh, and then right here. Okay, so that's it. There are other colors on here to highlight, but I haven't really dabbled in those quite yet. Okay, so for blush, I've talked about this one before. This is just the Bobbi Brown blush in the color Sand Pink. And I don't know, it's just a good neutral. I use it all year long. Again, I just use my Target brush. I used to hate blush all growing up. I refused because my cheeks just naturally get red. But now I'm like, you should always wear blush. I don't know. Just gives your face shape. Otherwise, I don't know. It just looks like it's all the same color. So that's the blush I use. Next, I do my brows. So I've talked about like the Lancome pomade that I usually use with my brush, but I have had this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, whatever you want to call it, in the dark brown, and I've actually been kind of liking it. It's kind of just like a easier way to do my brows, I guess. So one end has a brush and one end has the color. So just brush them out. I feel like this color of this pencil might be a little dark. I probably could have gotten the lighter one, but this gives me a little more of a dramatic brow, which I don't hate. So let's see if I can do this in my camera. So there's that. You can tell it's a little bit more dramatic than my normal brow, but like I said, sometimes you need a dramatic brow. I don't know. It's really easy to use, like I said, and it just goes on well. I don't know. I like this pencil if you're needing a brow pencil. Okay. So this was my favorite part of this look. I got this Estee Lauder eyeshadow palette years ago. It's just like a free gift for buying makeup. And these are the colors. So the only color that I used, that I'm gonna use, is this like deep purple. It's actually called Vein Violet, and it is so pretty. It's kind of shimmery. I'm just gonna use this brush, and instead of doing like my entire crease, I'm just gonna kind of do like a V and bring it into my crease. See, and it just kind of like has a nice smoky, shimmery, I don't know. And that's it. That's all I used. And I always like to go under there and kind of swipe that away. Okay, next is lashes. My tried and true curling iron. Curling iron eyelash curler. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I love, love, love this lash curler. Curls my eyelashes so well. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't pull them out. They stay curled all day long. See? I'm not going to do primer today. I didn't do primer yesterday on my lashes. I'm just going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. When I do curl my eyelashes, I always make sure I get them clamped at the very, very base of my lashes. I feel like that helps the curl just look natural. They don't stick out, they curl straight up. So, I don't know if that tip helps you. This lighting is making this eye look way darker. That's it. The last step. I get so many questions about this lipstick. It is one of my favorite neutrals. It feels so good on my lips. Doesn't dry them out. Lasts like all day long. And it's just the MAC Velvet Teddy color. And it is just so good. I love it. And that is it. That is the look that I did yesterday that you all loved. I love it too. Honestly, when I did this look, I was like, you know what? This might be the look that I'm going for my sister's wedding. We'll see. But that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I am going to link all of the products that I used today, all the colors in the post here. So go ahead and click on those if you're wanting any of the information. Otherwise, have a great day.